seen it. Your dogs have been waiting for 1 year, 2 years for their treatment. Am I right or not? I know what I'm talking about because I'm a doctor in veterinary medicine, and now how bad it is when people come to the clinic and they say like, this dog has a huge problem, a dental problem, his like joints problem, the dog cannot walk anymore. He cannot wait anymore. He is relying on you, on your decisions. He's relying on everything that you are taking into consideration, either paying for your car payment or for your vet's bill. But guess what? There are solutions where you can pay for both because you always have recurrent bills. Why not having recurrent online income? Because that's exactly what I have done and I've learned to do. I run a digital business, a business that has provided me with additional income, supplemented my income. And guess what? My most important income stream is now my current online business. No, the job that I perform. I don't have to be there from 9 to 5 in my job, just waiting for my paycheck to come, asking for permission to leave for vacation, asking for permission because my daughter might be sick. No, I'm owner of my own time now because I run an online business. I can be with my dogs and I am making recurrent income. Yes, that's exactly what you could also learn to do. That's exactly what I learned to do. I have run an online business for years, but the last one, the program, the system that I'm running and following since almost like 18 months or so, has been the one who has performed like much more better than I had expected. Yes, I live in this beautiful place. Like, this is my home now. This is where I live. Like, I can show you a little bit here. Like, this is where I live. Yeah, it changed my zip code. It changed everything. And my dogs are sitting there in the back. Like, yes, and they are healthy and they're waiting for me. Like, they know that I'm home with them. So my life changed so much after I'm making this decision of staying home, working from home and doing this from home, like being with my family, being with my dogs. So what do? I run an online business, okay, and it's giving me this time freedom. It's giving me like I don't have to be trading time for money. No, not anymore. Like, we were taught to be that, like that, but we don't have to be like that all our lives. Our parents were like 20 years, 10 years, 40 years with the same company. Honestly, that's not for me anymore. Like, I worked for a company, like the longest I worked for a company was like 11 years or 10 years, and that was too long. You know why? Because I was making a lot of money. Yes, I understand that. But even though I was making money, I was just working like crazy. I was traveling. Yes, I love to travel. Of course, they paid for my expenses. But guess what? They had to decide on my schedule, and that's what I said. Like, no, that's not what I want. Today, I have that time frame, so I can be there with my dogs. And remember, I'm a doctor in veterinary medicine. That's why I'm telling you this, because I love my pets. I love people who love and respect their pets, and that's why I do this content. I create this content because I love animals. I love pets. I love dogs. I love cats. I love people who respect and love their animals. I love people who respect that their animals have to have been taken care, like they have to be taken to veterinary clinic because they have a problem before it gets worse. But most of us, what happens when we're just working for someone and our income is so little that we have to be so little in money, so short in money that we don't have the money to afford their veterinary bills. Guess what? You can do something else. You can supplement your income. No matter what you do, like aside, like if you're a nurse, if you're a plumber, or if you're a welder, or if you're whatever you are, if you're a doctor, if you're a lawyer, if you're an accountant, no matter what you do, you can supplement your income because you can make both happen. Like what I did, I was still working full time, and at the same time I was running my business. I was doing it aside of what I am doing today. So I was creating an online income. I was supplementing my income. By the way, if you're interested in the topic that I'm talking about today, then you can go to my channel. You can subscribe, you can like it so that I can create more and I get more engaged in my channel starts to grow, because the more I grow, then I'll be inviting also people that are also experts in this field. So if you really want to know more about it, how you can raise a pet, how you can choose a breed, like how you can treat some illnesses that you can treat from home, like I will be more than happy to share this with you, because I'm a veterinarian, okay? I've been a veterinarian for the last 30 years of my life. I graduated in 1996. Yes, And so that's why I'm talking about this, because I'm passionate about pets. I'm passionate about pets' health. I'm passionate about people, helping people, how I can help them to find another sources of income so that they can really, really afford the veterinarian bills. It's really, really, really sad to see that people come and surrender their pets. People come to a veterinary clinic and they disappear. You never hear from them again. They just abandon their pet there, expecting that a veterinarian will take care of the animal. That's not fair for your dogs. That's not fair for yourself. If you had a dog, or you had a cat, and you're really a responsible pet lover or pet owner, you would never do that to your pets. But I understand it. Like, if you're maybe in your 60s or 70s and you don't know what else to do, like, what can I do? Like, maybe the veterinarian can take care of my pet. Let me tell you something. Yes, he may take care of the pet, but the veterinarian will take that animal to the shelter, because a veterinarian cannot be just responsible for all dogs that are abandoned there. Like, I have seen so many animals that get abandoned in the veterinary clinic. Guess what? It could happen to you as well if you don't plan ahead of time. Why? Because a veterinarian bill can cost $200, $2,000, or $20,000 a month. I have a friend who had a cat. The cat was diagnosed with a kidney problem, kidney failure, like chronic kidney failure. What happened? The cost was about $5,000 a month. Like, he couldn't afford it. This friend had to put her cat down because he couldn't afford it. Do you want that to happen to you? It could happen to anyone. If you have a pet, you have to be responsible for the veterinarian costs. Even if you have to pay for your kids' tuition, if you have to pay for your car payment, if you have to pay for your mortgage, if you decided to be a pet owner, you also have to be accountable to your pet. You have to show up and bring that pet to the veterinarian. You know why? Because it's not fair for them to just wait there and having this pain in their joints, or having a kidney problem, or having a gastrointestinal problem, and you have to save money because you don't have the money to pay for the special diet that your pet needs. No, if you had the money to do that, then you would buy it, right? Because you're short in your budget, and I understand life is not easy. Things happen, life happens, and then we are short in money. But if you plan ahead of time, if you have a business running for yourself, if you are the owner of that business, then you could make it happen, So I really invite you, like, if you like this content, I have an online community, and in that community, I share my knowledge with people. I share also other people's knowledge. I work with mindset. I work with all related to pets, how to choose a breed, how to grieving. If you are a person if you're a person who wants to learn more about a specific species, like, we are there to help you. Like, this is a digital community. Of course, I reserve the right of seeing who is joining or who is not joining, because I have to take care of people who isn't there. It has to be a safe community, a respectful community, people who really, really care about their pets, about other pets. So that's the intent of that. And I also share there how you could build a legacy. That's why my community is called Paws and Legacy. You can go to the comments. Inside the comments, you will find a link, okay? You will find the description. Inside the description of this live, you will see the link to my community, so you can apply there. And if I see that you are a good fit for my community, and I am a good fit for your community, then I will accept you. If not, then, well, for other time, okay? So remember, the intent of this, because I'm gonna be off live, like, if you're really interested in pets health, if you're really interested how to choose a pet, when to choose it, what kind of breed is good for you, what could you do, like something that you could help your dog at home, right? If the dog has gastrointestinal problems, or the dog has joint problems, the pet has dental problems, a lot of things that you could help him at home. So you can prevent some issues that could cost you a lot of money. So if you're running low in budget and you cannot afford your pet's bill, your veterinarian bill, like, you could find answers here, how you could supplement that. If you're really, really in love with your pet, you're broken, and you're like, oh my God, what will I do if my dog gets diagnosed, or my cat or my bunny gets diagnosed with a very expensive disease? I got a solution for you. I really got a solution for you. Like, in long term, like in midterm, you could be supplementing your income, your current income. Are you working full time? Are you working 2 shifts because it's so short for you? Then this is for you. Listen to me. I was still working full time, and I started building this, and I could change my zip code. I could do so many things that I could not do before running this business. I am a proof of that, and I'm not different to you. I'm just a person who really wanted to change her life, and you could change also yours. So it's just up to you if you want to make a decision solution today, you want to make it in the future, you want to know more about the business that I run, just go to the link and I will share there a lot of things that could be very helpful for you. It's helping like a lot of people all over the world. It could help you as well. There are so many opportunities out there. Just take the time to check out what is really like worth checking it out. Like it's proven that it's like it's not only proven. You would have to have right accountability. You would have the right community to run this, not by yourself, but with a lot of people that are like-minded. And yeah, I do this from the perspective as a veterinarian, as a pet lover, because I really love my pets and I love people who really love and respect their pets too. What does the pet respect mean? It means that I am really, really, really passionate about animals. And so like weird thing you used to believe, I'm so sorry, but I don't know what it is. So hi to everyone who's here. So remember, I'm here just because I want to help you to find solutions to pay for that veterinarian bill for those needs that your pet has. You're a pet lover, you really love your pets, you really love your dog, you really love your cat, then I could give you a solution to pay for those really expensive bills that come into our life just when you have to face a veterinarian bill. And I know it can be really, really expensive. Like just here in Canada to pay for a big dog, like every month it costs at least $150 to pay for just good food for your dog, at least, right? Or even more. So I know how expensive it can be. If you want to add a treat to it, if you want to add like something like your dog had a diarrhea problem, like you have to add some things. Like it costs you at least like $200 a month to have a pet in. On top of that, you have to consider that if you want to rent a place that it's pet friendly, it costs at least $200 to $500 more every single month to rent a place that is pet friendly. So you know what it is. You know what I'm talking about. If you care about your pets, I'm here to help you. So go to the link. You subscribe to this channel, like it so I can create more content for you. Yes, I'm an expert. I'm an expert. I'm a veterinarian, believe it or not, but I am also a content creator. So we can share this knowledge with you. There's a lot of channels that doctors and accountants and lawyers create because they share their knowledge to you through YouTube. This platform is amazing. It's a teaching platform. It's a platform that you can watch from your TV, from your computer, from your phone. That's why we use it to share our knowledge. So I'm a veterinarian. I'm here to help you. I'm here to show you how you create or supplement your current income so that you can pay for those veterinarian bills that you have been waiting. Your pet cannot wait any longer. So if you're ready to do this, go to the link, subscribe, like, and I will be waiting for you to help you. I'm more than happy when I see people come and say like, hey, can you help me? I'm always here to help you. That's why I'm doing this. And yes, I love people who really, really care about their animals. Take care and see you later.